Hi, welcome to Unwrapped. I'm Marc Summers, sneaking some secrets about popular midnight snacks. You know, those foods you wake up craving when you really should be sleeping. Now, late night snacking involves a little guilt anyway, so why not go ahead and indulge yourself, ooh, thank you, in a decadent dessert. Come with me now to check out how ice cream is made by following the rocky road.
It's cold, it's creamy, and for millions of midnight munchers, it's absolutely dreamy.
And it just slides down so easy, and it just makes you want to go back to sleep right away.
Ice cream, the midnight snack of choice for those suffering from both a sweet tooth and insomnia. And one of the biggest makers of ice cream is Dreyer's. At this factory in Northern California, they whip up millions of pounds of this tasty sleep aid. Now, most people have a favorite flavor, but there's one oldie that's still a goodie for almost everyone: Rocky Road. Next to vanilla, Rocky Road is the most popular ice cream flavor in America. The combination of marshmallows, toasted almonds, and milk chocolate ice cream was first invented back in 1928. That's when candy maker Joe Eady and ice cream maker Bill Dreyer decided to combine what they both did best. So Eady added marshmallows and nuts to Dreyer's ice cream, and a taste legend was born. And in those days, everything had to be done by hand.
The wives came out, Joe Eady, Bill Dreyer's wives came out, and they had scissors, and they cut little bite-sized marshmallow bits.
The scissors are long gone, and everything now is large scale and super efficient. It all starts in the first mix room, where gallons of cream are blended with sugar, then pasteurized and homogenized. The whole process is controlled by computers, which precisely measure out the mix into 5,000-pound batches. The ice cream is stored in these silos until it's time to be sent to the flavoring vats. Here's where the milk chocolate flavor gets added in. Then the liquidy stuff is given its first freeze, running through these super cold giant fridges. When the ice cream is at about 21 degrees Fahrenheit, it's time to add in the add-ins. Toasted California almonds and miniature marshmallows are poured in. Dreyer's uses over 12 million pounds of marshmallows each year, making Rocky Road. But it's those little bits of chewy sweetness that makes this flavor so special.
And that combination of chocolate, toasted almond, and marshmallow is an ice cream lover's delight.
The blended mix is then pumped out into containers and sent down the conveyor belt. Ice cream inspectors will open random packages to check for appearance, texture, and of course, flavor. Then the ice cream is packed up, wrapped tight, and sent off to the deep freeze.
We take it into the 20 below zero Fahrenheit storage room with about 1 million gallons in there.
Now, you've probably noticed there are no rocks or roads involved in making this ice cream. So where did that name come from?
Back in, of course, the 20s and, of course, the Depression, Americans were going through a rocky season of time. And because of that, the Rocky Road concept was born.
The folks at Dreyer's may be ice cream experts, but they aren't exactly sleep specialists. However, they insist there are some scientific reasons why ice cream helps you get back to bed.
Well, it has a lot of calcium in it, and calcium induces sleep.
Another reason for ice cream's soporific effect is the temperature of the ice.
Because the ice cream is cold, the stomach and the body compensates for that coldness, and it brings on the warmth, and you're off to sleep in dreams.
Welcome back. I'm Marc Summers, checking out the foods that feed our late night cravings. And one of those foods we tend to think of is the Dagwood. It's a sandwich piled high with all sorts of fillings. And now we're going to take you to sandwich school to learn how to stack the perfect sub.
They're known as subs, hoagies, or grinders. And decades ago, these sandwiches were a booming trend at the Jersey Shore. Hoping to cash in on their favorite treat, 3 high school friends set out to launch a new sub.
Back in 1964, the 3 founders were looking for a name for their sandwich, and they went to the dictionary and started at the beginning and came along the word blimp and decided that the sandwich they had made looked like a blimp.
The buddies added the IE and Blimpie was born.
The founders opened their first location in April 1964 in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Once the big guys realized they had a jumbo-sized hit on their hands, franchises were formed. And to keep the new owners in line, they created Blimpie University.
Morning, everyone.
With 80 hours and 9 days, BU is more of a boot camp than a college. But it all starts in the classroom.
Each of you should have an operations manual, and over the next 9 days, we're going to cover lots of information. Food preparation.
From cleanliness to customer service, no stone is left unturned.
External image experience. That includes the parking lot, storefront, windows, and signage.
These guys are a quick study, but that's not all.
Okay, that was a good greeting, but let's all go to the back and see what we could have done better.
Blimpie U teaches these recruits how to have all the right stuff with demos in the mock store.
We have the bread prepped and ready to go in the proof box. The largest mistake that most people will make with the bread is in the proofing process. They try to make it too big, and dough is like a balloon. It's only going to go so far. Now what we're going to do is take and score it. This does two things. It is cosmetically gives it an appearance, and also lets gases escape.
Now it's time for the students to give it a try.
There you go. She did great. Bread stayed up, didn't collapse. So now we're ready to go in the oven.
And there are also tricks to the toppings. Tomatoes and lettuce are always sliced fresh.
And we do that because it's very appealing. It provides a better look for the sandwich. Also a better taste. It absorbs the vinegar and oil.
But wait, before you can stack the sub, the bread needs to be sliced. Blimpie uses the 60-40 method.
Notice, Luke made an excellent cut. He had 60% of the bread as his bottom or the base. This holds all of our wonderful toppings. A customer wants to eat our food, not wear it, correct?
And building the Blimpie best takes some trial and error.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to slice our ham.
Students stack the meats one by one.
To complete our Blimpie best, we have what? Our provolone cheese. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and dress this up the Blimpie way. 2 slices of tomatoes, fresh sliced lettuce. We have our onions, 2 squirts of vinegar, 1 squirt of oil, and to top it off with some oregano.
Finally, the Blimpie sandwiches are cut for here or wrapped to go. And however they slice it, Blimpie University teaches them to serve it up with a smile.
If we don't have good customer service, then we don't have anything. Excellent.